What's up, fellas? Today we're gonna do the plumbing, which means I need to go do some digging. You see, the sump was the first thing I bought, which means it kind of got buried beneath everything else that I have gotten since. Alright, so let's open up this sexy beast. Alright, so this is the Trigger Systems Ruby 30 sump, and I believe it's about 25 gallons. I was really hoping for something a bit bigger. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything that was gonna fit through the doorway of my cabinet here. So this is what I've got, but I do have some plans on making some upgrades to it to make it a little larger. So we'll see how that goes. Let's check it out. So we got the skimmer section, sock holder for 2 socks, the probe holder, refugium section, return section, and then some kind of filter sponge came with it. A little rack down here where you can put more filter media, or I think some people use it for a frag rack too. So that's it, pretty cool. Let's get in there. See, look at that. Barely fits. Just like that. Check it out. Now with that in place, it's on to the plumbing. It's go time. Alright, so the plumbing is done, other than a few minor tweaks, but we'll get to that. So check it out. Up here I have the H2 overflow I decided to go with. That should be able to handle all the flow from my return pump. When it comes back up, I actually have a check valve here, and I got this idea from Mark over on Reef. He's full of great ideas and cool little tips, so check out his channel if you haven't yet. But anyways, this is actually installed backwards. So when the water comes in, it's gonna force the valve shut. And then when you shut off your pump, the water pressure is gonna pull air through this pipe and open that and break the siphon so it's not sucking water from these nozzles in your display tank and overflowing your sump. Now, I could have just installed this somewhere on the pipe here, the normal direction, but as you can see, I don't have a lot of space to work with back here, so if I ever had to open it up and service it, it would be a pain in the ass. So this way just seemed to make more sense for my particular situation, and I just thought it was a really cool trick that I learned. So it's gonna drain down through the pipe, and I have it split to go down, part of it into the skimmer section and part into the refugium section. And then, of course, go into the return section and back up. So something else I wanted to show you is this union and this one. Now, when I was putting everything together, I had my pieces laid out on the floor exactly how I needed them to go together. So it was really easy to just grab the next piece and put it on. So I connected this T to this piece of plumbing, or this piece of PVC, and then I connected this end of the union. And several minutes after the cement had cured, I realized I forgot to put this nut on, and there's no way in hell it's gonna fit over this. And so I actually had to cut my pipe, run to the store, get a coupling, and put it all back together. I was so pissed off, and I did the exact same thing over here. So everybody says that you should always get extra pieces, and I usually never listen to it because I figure I know what pieces I need, but this just goes to show there's always mistakes that you might make, so it's good to have some extras so you don't have to make another run. All right, fellas, so that's it for the plumbing. Just a few things I wanted to go over with you that I learned in this project. So the first thing is draw out your plans. Make a list of everything you're gonna need. Of course, I didn't do this because I figured I had it all in my head. And I actually do have a pretty high spatial intelligence. So I knew exactly how much PVC length I needed. I knew all the fittings I would need. And for the most part, it worked really good until I ended up running to the store 3 more times. And the first time was for an elbow that I actually overlooked. The second time was for some ABS to PVC cement. And the third time was for that stupid mistake that I made, that I had to cut it and I had to go buy couplings and put them on. So yeah, make your list, go to the store once, buy all your pieces, and maybe get a few extras. That way you can have a few spares on hand, or you can just take them back and get your money. And with that, I think we'll call it good. So if you have a question or comment, put that down below. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Relax, it's a fake butt.